Introducing you for a minute that would like to come up and...
I have a dear friend, Karen Manako.
All right, Karen, would you like to take it away for a minute?
Hello, my name is Karen Manako. I'm a native Arlingtonian and a Drew parent. My family has lived in Arlington since the late 1800s. For our family, like many other African Americans, families of color, immigrants, and refugees, Arlington's history is made up of great accomplishments. But today, we also fear great setbacks. This is a critical moment in time for Arlington, and I believe that many of us here are looking for Democratic county leadership that is progressive, transformative, and innovative. From where I stand, Erik Gutshall is the real deal. Over the coming months, you'll learn more about Erik and his progressive, innovative vision for Arlington. Erik is an extraordinary listener, but more than listen, Erik gets results. I know Erik is a person who is not afraid to have a difficult conversation, conversations about race and about social justice. But look into the eyes of his daughters, Ava, Marlena, and my darling Lindy, and you will see the true measure of his success. Oh, and by the way, did I mention Erik really married well? Renee is a wonderful human being. It is with great honor and humility that I introduce Erik Gutshall tonight. Our family is very proud to call the Gutshalls our friends. I hope you will join us and so many other Arlingtonians and support Erik Gutshall for County Board.
Well, I really want to start this evening by thanking Jay, actually. You know, Arlington County has been the stalwart example of progressive values put into action by great leaders like Jay for at least the last 20 years, and accounting, because I know you're going to continue to find ways to contribute to this great community we both love. So thank you very, very much. Also, thank you, Karen, for that very touching introduction. It means so much coming from your heart. Good evening, Arlington Democrats. I'm Erik Gutshall, proud father of 3, an award-winning small businessman, and the current chair of the Arlington County Planning Commission. I am focused on the future, and I'm here tonight to ask for your support for my nomination to be your candidate for Arlington County Board. My experience tells me that we can honor the legacy of past leaders while looking ahead with fresh eyes at our current challenges. Our values shouldn't change, but our solutions have to. In last year's campaign, I listened carefully to your concerns, hopes, and ideas. What I learned reinforced my passion to serve this community. I thank Libby for her graciousness after the primary, and I'm proud we came together as Democrats to support her re-election. Arlington is truly amazing. Now, it's time to remake our vision for the next generation. We either innovate or we stagnate. There is no such thing as the status quo. I ask you to join me in this campaign for innovative solutions for finding the right balance between schools, smarter growth, and economic development. First and foremost, I am inspired to run by my 3 girls, Ava, Marlena, and Lindy. With thanks to their mother, my amazing wife, Renee, who I see back there, they are the great joy of my life, and I am so proud of them for the thoughtful young ladies and great Montessori students they are. Beyond question, our excellent schools are the unifying centers of our neighborhoods and the foundation of our economic development strategy. That is why, as your county board member, I will work with the new Joint Facility Advisory Commission, which I successfully lobbied for last year, to develop innovative solutions, like reimagining a vacant office building as a school on the lower floors with a senior center above. Second, I am uniquely qualified to guide the county board into a new generation of smarter growth. As a former Civic Association president, I understand neighborhood concerns. And with my planning and construction background, I will champion the missing middle policy I introduced last year to create neighborhood scale housing on transportation corridors affordable to young families and seniors aging in the community. Third, Arlington's continued prosperity is only possible if our economic engine is firing on all cylinders. Drawing on my experience with the Economic Development Commission and Chamber of Commerce, I will accelerate the development of an entrepreneurial ecosystem with targeted investments in private-public partnerships, expanding our higher education presence, and enhancing the high quality of life that attracts the talent that employers need. Now, with the despot in the White House, we can all see that the progress we progressives have made in environmental protection, women's rights, which are human rights, racial and gender equality, LGBTQ, even the rights of the disabled to be treated with dignity can never be taken for granted. In Arlington, the police serve and protect all people, regardless of citizenship or immigration status. Our welcoming and diverse melting pot is worth fighting for. And now, more than ever, Arlington must resist. We must persist and come together, as we always have, to make sure Arlington remains the shining progressive success story. Finally, I want to make it clear that Arlington's progressive success story depends on sound fiscal management. Our success yields rising property values, but they are not a blank check for frivolous spending. As a small business owner who must make payroll, I pledge to be a careful steward and make sure every dollar counts. I'm Erik Gutshall, I'm focused on the future, and I ask for your vote in the County Board caucus.